I feel so welcomed. This Kamix Pokemon Diamond and Pearl Overworld Lo-Fi Medley Remix. What time is it? It is 12:46. So, buttons here. Back with more MegaLAN shenanigans. So I was thinking, probably Binding Blade now or something or other. I'm trying to... How did 800 get put in here? Because the Mario Party thingamabob is going on at 3 p.m. Mario Kart. And I'm gonna need some time to set that up too. This might take 2 hours, it might take less than that, it might take more than that. But I was thinking that maybe I do the trial maps now, and then right around the time that the tournament starts, like, I'll have enough, like, set up time. Well, it's not a tournament, but, like, the event there and stuff, where there will be, like, a winner's award for whoever wins the thingamabob there. So there's 800 here as well. What the heck? So I'm thinking I do this next as I'm trying to ham out all the stuff here. Anyone tuning into this is like part of the Fire Emblem series is gonna be so lost now. Like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, let me go ahead and I had the sacred stones there. Go ahead and do this, and then go to this layout. So here we are at MegaLAN 2025. Oh, it's taking a while to load this layout. Enjoy the frozen image. I need to unmute the thing here, and I really, really hope that OBS doesn't crash on... Okay, it's taking a while to load things here for whatever reason. So, we're here at MegaLAN 2025. It is day 2 at, almost 1 p.m. clearly there. I have a bit of time before the Mario Kart event that I was 3D printing that trophy for, which I don't actually have on my table right now. It was brought over to the prize table so that during announcements later it can be, like, properly given over to, like, the prize winner and stuff. I think I posted it in the Discord server anyway, so I can just show the, the image of it here. So that you can see, like, the finished product of what was being printed the last time here. Is it display capture 2 here? Yeah, like that. I did add, like, a piece of filament on the backing here, because the star was not going to stay in otherwise, so that kind of holds it in place and everything is a-o good. So far at this LAN event, I guess I can turn display capture 2 back on. We've done a lot at this LAN event so far. So the main playthrough that I'm trying to do is Super Paper Mario. I've been chipping away at that. So got here and started streaming at like 4 p.m. yesterday. Started going ham on that. And then from there, we did a little bit of Helldivers. And then I did the Assassin's Creed Valhalla, like, season pass bonus / pre-order bonus, and then I wrapped up last night with Ghost of Tsushima at like 4:30 in the morning. And then I went and I slept in the back of my truck for about a little under 3 hours in terms of actual sleep that I got up, got back to things here. I continued with Super Paper Mario. I got so dang tired and I was about ready to pass out, so I started doing this to like wake me up. It didn't go very well. And then it was time to eat breakfast, time to eat brunch. So then did the Affinity mission of Xenoblade Chronicles X, so I could just like sit back and eat while the cutscenes are going on and like my camera is off and stuff. And now I was like, oh, let's do the trial maps of Binding Blade, because I have some time to fit in here and this will work out okay. Here's the first movie that was playing was the Minecraft movie. There's my sleeping arrangements outside. It was actually pretty comfortable. Like, despite getting very little sleep last night, that sleep was actually pretty solid and gave me enough energy if I'm not playing something that I'm not super into gameplay-wise. I usually play with this controller. Also, usually at events like this, I typically have a venue cam, and I forgot it was the case. I forgot it at home. It was the one bit of equipment that I forgot. But there was a bit of a visit earlier, plus delivery with visit. I have my other camera, so I should have plugged it in like right before I started here, and I kind of forgot, honestly. But I should be able to plug it in now. Just like set it up on my little cousin's computer there, and we get like a nice menu shot. No, not the red one. I'm turning the camera too much. That one, and maybe that'll work okay or something. Let's see. There's a place where I can plug this in on my computer. I think I filled all the back ports. I totally did. But there is a port on this USB hub that I have on the desk. I have so many freaking cables here. Whoops. That's what happens when I hit random buttons on my keyboard. That's just what happens. Alright, well, this is not what we're playing from, by the way. Camera's just gonna track me this way. Let's see here. So let's say I did something like this, and then camera, hi. And then the other camera, I then go to here. The light is on, so then I deactivate, activate, bam, venue cam. That is seeing mostly chair. Okay, Maybe I set it up on top of this. I don't know. What's that? That's mostly fan. I'm figuring out where a good place for venue cam is. I wonder. I don't know. Set it up there like that, and then there's no longer mostly chair or something. I mean, you see most of what you see in this background anyway. I don't know. Oop. What does that do? Nah, not that. I don't know. I don't know. I'll rearrange it sometime later or something, but like, look, there's more of the venue and stuff. Great. I kind of wanted to do this one later when I potentially had venue cam, because like, this layout is designed for 2 cameras. This is not what I want to do though. So I have some time before the Mario Kart event. And, I figured let's do these trial maps. I don't even need to click on OBS to have my inputs be going through here.
Falcon kick!
Whoops, I am still running, my sound effects scripts from Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I forgot about that. Do I still have anti-micro open? I don't. Was it running in the background or something? It is. Go ahead and quit that. Are my inputs being read? My inputs are not being read. It's reading my keyboard controls, though. So, give me a hot second here. Where are controls? Well, that sound effect. That one wasn't me, that one was Anima. I forget where I go to for controls. I haven't done it in so long. Tools, settings. Controllers. Is it not recognizing my GameCube controller? Maybe now that I have it plugged in. Not my GameCube controller, my Xbox controller. If I actually booted it up with it plugged in the first place instead of my PS5 controller like it was before, then maybe that. Oh, okay, yeah, that fixes it. Okay, so if I do this, oh yeah, I was doing that. Never mind. Not that. But look, my buttons are working now. Things are good. I took a little bit of a be right back break for a little bit after that Affinity mission of Xenoblade X because there was someone that wanted to go check out the Fargo and chat about that. In fact, he's literally right there. You can see the top of his head. So we were out there and chatting about that for a little while. And we went for a little bit of a drive with the Fargo. So I only just got back and parked there again, and I got a little bit of an upper body workout because it was just like these small neighborhood roads. I wasn't driving with all that much speed. And there's no power steering on that thing. So especially in the parking lot here, I'm parking like to try and park the thing. No, not restart. Extras, let's see here. So yeah, a little bit of an upper body workout there. That's why I'm not wearing a hoodie right now like I usually am. Yeah, let's do these trial maps, and maybe I can ham them out with like some decent speed, and then still have time to like set up the Mario Kart. It's 12:54 p.m., so I have about 2 hours before I'm scheduled to start the Mario Kart. Let's do the Valley of Death here. Boy receives a report of bandits in the mountains of northern Lycia. Masters of death-dealing blows await his army. Sure. Oh, I'm gonna get so out RNG'd, aren't I? Alright, no. Nope, not happening. I could bring this group again or something. Just kind of like I did before. If I had to bring someone else in, then maybe Ogier or something. I don't know. But then I would go here and I would... You can't even use that darn thing. You're gonna take some really nice stuff because it's gonna be a short map here anyway. You can use axes too, so here's a ranged option. And then like silver axe, sure, I don't know, man. And then everyone else is set up for like their final kind of stuff there, is what's going on. I can go ahead and quickly do this. Yeah, because I don't think I have to worry about like using up durability and stuff here. It'll just be from this point I start each map, I'm pretty sure. So it shouldn't be too bad, especially considering I'm actually going like all out and stuff. Level 12 Berserker. I just need to knock it out RNG'd. So maybe I just shove Rooker's face in there and I call it a day and it'll be great. Maybe I should bring in a Melody. That might not be a bad idea. Is it everything's a freaking Seas map? That's why I forgot to mention in my review. I don't like how everything is a freaking Seas map in this game. I really wish that there was a bit more variety. It's fine, I don't need her. Okay, I can't do saves here. Let's just do that. Sure. Let's give that a go. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped the one thing. Oh, we're getting music from a Fire Emblem Gaiden, sounds like. I don't know. Rutger, can you, like, deal with things without worrying too much about getting hit? Yeah, you sure can. Let's see some crits like crazy, because that sounds fun. Because, yeah, I don't think I need to worry about durability or anything here. I think we're just kind of pretty good. Is it just the 3 here? I can probably just kill all of them, then. That's what I can do. Sure, that's what I'm gonna do. So I might be able to relatively whiz through some, trial maps. Some of these parts might end up being pretty short, but I mean, if each trial map gets its own part, then, like, the main series was a 45-part series. 5 trial maps brings it to 50 parts. That is incredibly satisfying. So, it would be nice if I just cut things up so that each trial map gets its own part. And it also makes it easier to, like, index find the thing that you're looking for. If you're looking through a playlist looking for particular maps, so it probably makes sense even if they end up being really short. So my whole, like, part length thing that I usually do for different playthroughs, well, I guess Fire Emblem is already an exception to, like, my normal rule, considering, you know, some parts will be really short, some will be, like, hours. One will be, like, 9 hours long randomly, because, you know, that's just how long it took for that map. My rules for, like, cutting up into parts for Fire Emblem is just however long it takes me to beat the map. So I think I'm gonna keep that true here. What I think is gonna happen. No one else moving? What the hell? Oh, here we go. Okay, as long as I'm using sword guys, it shouldn't be too concerning anyway. I might actually be able to hem through these trial maps. So yeah, I would like to get through this with some time to spare, and that I have time to set up Mario Kart, and I'm, like, on top of that. So I have 2 monitors here, and the plan is, like, there's my little cousin's Switch that is on his PC. I'll plug that into one of these monitors, I'll plug mine into another monitor, and then we can have, like, 2 people on each monitor, and then if anybody else has a Switch in the venue, they can join it too, since we're playing online, and, the plan was online so that, you know, anyone can hop in at home, and as many people can hop in from the venue as they want, as opposed to just, like, 4 people at a time kind of thing. Is the plan. I could have done the projector and stuff there, but then it would have been kind of weird for how I'd be able to continue streaming and stuff. And here, let's just go ahead and dance, sure. Do that. Sure, let's shove my face in here some more. Keep on critting. So I would like to set that up. That does mean that I might not have, like, any PC screen open. I'm just gonna have to kind of guess how well my stream health is looking. Yeah, look, we're fine. Even if you crit me, like, who cares? That is a-okay. Well, you miss anyway. And Ogier can deal with the Berserkers just fine. In fact, maybe I even shove Roy in here. Yeah, like, what the heck are they gonna do, huh? Sure, more Silver Sword. Yeah, actually playing Mario Kart right now. Time trials are tough. Fair enough there. I've never tried that much with the time trials in the latest one. Maybe with the Wii U version back when. Maybe. Would you like to hop into our Mario Kart stuff that we're gonna have going on here? Screw this guy in particular, because screw it. I don't know. The only caveat is anyone playing online is not gonna be eligible for that, like, trophy that I 3D printed, because it's too much of a pain to, like, ship stuff out. Whoever does the best within stuff locally here gets a trophy. Anyone that's doing it online just gets, like, I don't know, bragging rights or something like that. MegaLAN 2025 bragging rights is what they will acquire. Whee! Ah. Make sure that we have, like, a sword equipped for this context. But yeah, I wasn't sure what the turnout would be like here for Mario Kart stuff, but I've had a decent few people tell me that, like, they do want to come over and play Mario Kart stuff, so... Oh, yeah, Purge is a long range, so maybe we'll get, like, a full group of 4 over here, and then maybe more others in the venue. I had someone reach out to me in the Discord server asking me if I needed, like, extra units, and I was like, I don't know what the turnout's gonna be like. I figured anyone in the venue with, like, a Switch can hop in if they want. We'll see what happens. If we run out of spaces, like, I'm willing to not play and just, like, give my controller to someone else and they can play. Like, it's not a big deal there. Playing on it, though I'm definitely not going to win. There's no worries, it's all about fun after all. Well, gotta go have a great rest of your day, remember to drink and eat. No forgetting meals, don't worry, I won't be skipping stuff here. I know there is the worry after the breakfast situation, but don't worry, that's... I'm gonna be eating my meals. I'm gonna be nourished enough here. I'm not gonna keel over at this LAN, at least. But hope you have a good rest of the day, Anima. Hope work goes well there. Let's see here. What to say, if I had like a, I should have brought a killing edge just for fun or something. So I probably should have brought. Yeah, I think my team that I got by the end of the game are just gonna like wreck these trials and stuff. Here, really screw this guy in particular. Super mess him up. A divine ray of God. Yeah, I'm gonna not forget the drink. Look, I even have a brand new bottle of water, like, already at the ready. Another ray of God. Another one. But yeah, and I have 3 pro controllers. He has 1 that's brought, so I'll sync up like 2 to one switch, 2 to another switch, and then I'll have like a set of 4 pro controllers across each. And that should be pretty good. Equip that by default, I don't know. That's what we can do. Sure, do that. I don't know. Anyone tuning into just Fire Emblem stuff might also notice that, let's see here. There's a text that maybe I should reply to here. Don't think that there's anything in particular that's needed here. But I'm essentially replying to this text, just if anything's needed from the store. Or no, wait, I take that back. There's new soap that I need. Family going on grocery run, so texting me asking if I needed anything. I remembered at the last second. Wait a second. I need some soap. Darn it. So, I don't know. Go here, screw up binding blade. Oh, equip, not use. Wait, how would I use? Why is that the first option and it's like grayed out and stuff? Anyway, anyone tuning into just Fire Emblem stuff and not like the MegaLAN stuff will notice that I went clean shaven here for the first time in years. And because it's been so long since I've been fully clean shaven that I was like, you know what, let's try it out again. Let's see if I like it. I think I like the look with the stash and the beard, but it can be a little bit much sometimes in terms of like itchiness and trying to sleep and like I'm resting up against a pillow and it's getting pushed up and everywhere and a little bit of craziness. So trying this out again for the first time in a while. Looking very much like I did in my early content creation days. And if I don't like it, then I can just grow it out again. It doesn't take too long. It's not like that was a super long-term growing out thing. Not like this, which is a super long-term growing out thing. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see how I feel and what I decide to do here. What could go on? Alright, well, before I get, like, randomly crit and completely screwed or something like that, I don't know. Here, Ogier, you want to shove your face in here? That sounds good to me. That sounds very good there, I guess. Yeah, I don't know about the current venue cam setup. I could turn it like this way, but then you just get like all of the same kind of angle that you get from me here anyway. I could like do something like this if I set it up on this monitor instead, and then you just get like different angles or something. That's lame. That angle's lame. When I get Mario Kart set up, I'm probably gonna set up like 1 per monitor, and then you have like a player cam on the ones playing on this monitor and the ones playing on this monitor. Of course, the only game that you'll see is like one side, not both of them, but you know, you get to see everyone playing in this group then. I figured that might be kinda cool. Here, Durandal. That sounds fun. Durandal sounds like a good go. How's it going? Yeah, we went for a bit of a drive, so we had to take the tent out and then put it back in afterwards, because I'm not driving with that tent in the back. Oh, divine ray right into the eyes there from the door. Right there? I do, yeah. Even when I stepped out there to go for a drive, I needed to grab my sunglasses. It is a very bright day, and apparently it's 27 degrees out. Warm. Yeah, it feels like it is 27 degrees in. Probably not wrong. Let's see here. Oh, you're actually reading it?
100%.
Okay.
Correct, yes.
Okay. Okay. Well. Let's see here. Sure, let's go ahead and wreck this guy here. What we'll do. Oh my god, get crit. Wait, no. It's only flames happen with the animation to show that it's a crit if it's a close range. If it's a long range, you always do the flame. I guess. I got myself all mixed up there. I saw flames and I was like, oh sweet, a crit. That wasn't even the case. Our mods, sure. Do it. Get him with a legendary axe. Well, that looks the exact same as any other axe. Hey, big smack. There goes that dude. And then, I don't know, Swordmaster's probably the biggest threat. Here, just do this. Then I have, like, a better weapon for after player phase here ends and we get enemy phase underway. So I think might be the way to go. Once there's, like, the announcements and giveaways and stuff like that, I can turn the venue cam to be, like, that away and stuff. What I can do, do I want to super wreck you? Screw it, I'm gonna super wreck you. Or Blaze. Why not? Give it a bit of a go. Oh my, get super wrecked. The 4-blaze crit. Get out of here, you. Be gone. 1:07 p.m. I just gotta get through all 5 trial maps with time to spare before 3 p.m. that I have time to, like, set up and stuff. That's all I gotta do. I'm sure I can, probably. Not sure I would turn off combat animations, but it's fine. I'll still get through with enough time. That's the thing with, like, these LAN events that I go to. I try to cram in, like, so much into, like, such a short span of time. Like, how many games can I get through? Here comes this guy. Maybe he's gonna get snippety sniped by the legendary bow. Sure. Pew. Pew. Okay. Well, Roy's gonna run up here solo and he's gonna use the binding blade on this guy. As one does. The animation's so cool, man. Love GameBoy Advanced Fire Emblem animations. They're so satisfying. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to seize there. Oh, look, reinforcements. I don't really care. Question marks? Oh, random ambush spawn reinforcements that act on the same turn that they come out. This game sure loves them, doesn't it? Really quite likes them. But we're fine anyway. It's not too concerning. Let's miss. Yeah, even though last stream was the end of the story with this playthrough, this will be like the actual final stream of Binding Blade. I doubt anything is gonna bring me back in the future. Unless I find like a way to stream like the weird exclusive trial maps. Something like that, but I probably won't be able to. If there's some weird way to do that on Emulator, then maybe I'll do that if I'm feeling spicy, but chances are this is probably the end of Binding Blade, is the case. And I'm glad that I was able to beat the game in time, so that, you know, I have like the little self-contained unstory-related thing here for the LAN, and I get to showcase the post-game content and stuff. Oh, okay, so there's like ratings for the individual things, so if I had done it in less turns, maybe like 5 turns or less, then maybe I would have gotten like, you know, A in tactics. Well, I still got A there anyway. So I guess you just compete for, you know, trying to get higher rank and stuff like that is the point.